Hello guys, welcome back to me talking about the one and only thing we all love, money. In today's video I want to share with you an app that pays you to work. But not only that, I also want to share with you the pros, cons, the catch, basically everything. But before I dive right in, please don't forget to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and of course don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Time is money and I don't want to waste yours, so let's get started. The first question is it real? Does it really pay? Yes, it is real, it pays, it's not a scam, and at the end of this video, you will know why it's not a scam and why it works. I got introduced to this app earlier this year. I even mentioned it in one of my videos, I think late March, early April. But as some of you may know, I do a lot of online jobs, researching and testing for the channel, but also I work from home. So I can only do so much in 24 hours. Even though I knew after my research that you could earn from this app, I decided not to use it to make money simply because there are better ways of making money. Recently, someone who downloaded the app, when I first recommended it, showed me their PayPal payment, and I was like, wait, maybe if I put more effort into this app, I could make some more money, which I did, and I was able to make $200 in 2 days. We'll get to how that happened. The idea of getting paid from working didn't make sense at first. If you're a regular viewer or a subscriber, you probably know I prefer more real jobs where you are either performing a task or providing a service, or at least it should involve some level of thinking. So I had many questions and I went digging for answers. In case you don't know about Sweatcoin, Sweatcoin is a UK-based company that converts your steps into a digital currency called Sweatcoin. One step is not equal to one Sweatcoin or $1, but we'll get to the numbers. When Sweatcoin started their company, their main aim was to encourage less active people to move more. But why do they care? I had that question in mind. According to the research paper published by the Institute of Digital Health at the University of Warwick, it shows that people who installed Sweatcoin app started moving more. But how does this benefit Sweatcoin? How do they make money from this? Number one, local governments and insurance partnerships. Governments around the world spend hundreds to millions of dollars every single year in health. The more obese people there are in the country, the more money spent by the government. Obviously, as an individual, you still need to pay for your own medical bills, but in most countries, including South Africa, we have both public and private hospitals. Every time we use public hospitals for obese related issues, the government spend money on either equipment or treatment. You may say that taxpayers' money, which is true, but most governments would rather use taxpayers' money to develop the country or to solve other problems than to spend it on medical bills. So it seems as if it's every government's dream to reduce medical bills. Sweatcoin partners with local governments and insurances to encourage people to move more. Another way they make money is marketplace partnerships. If you have downloaded the app, which you should, so that you can understand the withdrawal tutorial at the end of this video, you will see that there is an option for marketplace where they sell or they advertise different products from different brands. That's why they pay you for working, but even more when you invite others, because the more users they have, the bigger the stats they can sell to potential partners. In marketing, numbers are everything. So the only way Sweatcoin can have more numbers is if more people join. Lastly, another way they make money is through Google Ads. They display random Google ads. Let's look at their business model and why it works. Sweatcoin is very smart. For every 1,052 steps you walk, they pay you 0.95 sweat coins. Don't worry about the numbers right now. We're gonna break them down later. But when you invite one person, they pay you 5 sweat coins. This means you'd have to walk 5,000 plus steps to get the same number of sweat coins you get by inviting one person. Now tell me, would you rather walk about 6,000 steps to get 5 sweat coins, or would you rather invite one person and get the same number of sweat coins? Secondly, they limit the number of sweat coins you can earn per day from walking, but the number of sweat coins you can earn from invites are unlimited. This is a strategy. Otherwise, we would walk 20,000 plus steps per day so that we can earn more sweat coins and then more money. But that only benefit us, not them. So they would rather have 4 people walk 5,000 steps to make up their 20,000 instead of one person, because remember, numbers are important for them. They need numbers when they approach local governments and insurances. They need numbers when they approach brands. to advertise on their platform. So that's why they limit how much you can earn from working alone, and they encourage you to invite people, and they give more points when you invite people. Thirdly, they made the platform free. Users don't have to pay anything to join. Even when you withdraw money, you don't pay anything, and this makes the app attractive. The business model is so good that even investors believe in Sweatcoin. As of today, they've managed to raise $6.3 million in funding, and the company is estimated to be worth between $19 million to $29 million. Now, the catch: for every generated Sweatcoin, they take 5%. When you walk 1,052 steps, you actually generate 1 Sweatcoin, but you see 0.95 Sweatcoin because they've taken the 5%. But why do they do this? When they pay you money or allow you to spend your Sweatcoins on the marketplace, they are using real money from their bank. But the problem is, Sweatcoins can only be generated through working. They can't generate Sweatcoins out of thin air. Otherwise, they would just say we should download the app, invite people, and put our phones away and not move. If we just decided to download the app and kept on inviting people without moving, no matter how many Sweatcoins we accumulate, at some point they wouldn't be able to pay out, because Sweatcoins are only generated through moving. How can you use your Sweatcoins? First option, you can use your Sweatcoins on the marketplace where you're buying stuff that are advertised there. Some people even buy TVs, iPhones, etc. But I feel like this option benefits more people from third world countries, or at least those who live in the cities, because you can find like a product online on the marketplace, like it, buy it, but then you have to wait like weeks and weeks for the product to arrive, which can be discouraging. Or maybe you may find an offer like 100% off, and you buy something and then they say you should pay the shipping. Of course you wouldn't want to do that, but people who live in first world countries, or let's say for example like in the UK where the company is from, if you live in the UK, I'm sure when you buy something from this platform, you probably get it within days or even within a day. But someone in South Africa, if they order something and that product maybe is from the UK, they have to wait weeks. So the second option, you can withdraw cash. You cannot convert Sweatcoins into cash, but the only way to unlock the cash option is through inviting people. And there is a minimum number of people you need to invite for you to be able to unlock the cash option. It differs from country to country, but it's between 20 people to 30 people to unlock the cash option. And then you have to keep on working to accumulate the Sweatcoins, but also inviting people so that you can be able to withdraw $25, $100, $200, $500, and $1,000. You'll see when I show you the withdrawal video. If you've accumulated a number of coins but you still can't see the cash option, it's probably because you haven't invited anyone, or you haven't invited enough number of people to unlock the influencer hub. They call it the influencer hub, but you don't really have to be like an influencer. You don't need any followers. It's just the name they use. Let's talk about the pros and cons, starting with the cons. Limited number of set coins you can earn per day from walking. I wouldn't mind walking 20,000 steps to earn those coins, but unfortunately you can only earn so much per day, and the rest you have to earn through inviting people. Secondly, when the cash option has unlocked, it doesn't mean that automatically now you're eligible to withdraw $25, for example. You still need to invite more people to reach each level, and while walking to accumulate more coins. The pros: it encourages you to get fit while you're earning money. Once the cash option has been unlocked, you can withdraw as many times as you wish, provided you are inviting enough people and walking enough to accumulate the number of points and the number of invites required per level. So you don't have to wait until you reach $500 or $1,000 every time you reach $25, which is the minimum. I'm not sure if the minimum differs per country, but for me, minimum is $25. Every time you reach $25, you can withdraw. You don't have to wait. But I waited for the first one until I reached $200. You're probably thinking, this means I can't earn as much if I don't have an audience. No, you actually can. I'm gonna share with you the strategy that was used by the girl who inspired me. She was posting on Facebook groups, Pinterest, Quora, and Reddit. She was posting multiple times a day, and people were joining because They were not being sold anything. They didn't have to pay anything. If anything, they had something to gain too if they worked and invited more people. So there's nothing to lose. Yes, of course, some people maybe will be annoyed when you post those links, but it doesn't mean that you cannot do it, or it doesn't mean that if you don't have an audience, you cannot make money from this. You can also use word of mouth, especially if you're a student or maybe in high school. You can tell other learners, you can tell other students about this app. The nice thing about this app, it's not like one of those pyramid schemes where there's one person at the top, you invite people, and when those people invite their people, somehow you keep gaining. No, you can only get sweat coins from direct links. If those people you invited invite 1,000 other people, you get nothing. They did the work and they benefit, not you. So how do you get paid? As I've mentioned before, for every 1,052 steps, you get 0.952, which is not equivalent to $0.952. But let's look at the screenshots I took. My cash option was automatically unlocked when I had, I think, 23 invites, but I was only eligible to withdraw the first $25, which is the minimum for me, when I had accumulated 742.18 sweat coins and 118 invites. This means 118 people times 5, that is 590. So 590 sweat coins out of the 742 came from invites, and I accumulated 152 sweat coins through walking. But how many steps did I take or did I walk to reach 152 sweat coins? 0.95 sweat coin is equal to 1,052 steps. For 152 sweat coins, I walked 168,320 steps. Remember, I installed this app I think around April, so it has been counting since, even when I was not inviting people. That's how I was able to accumulate 168,000 steps. Not that I was able to do that in 2 days. It's humanly impossible. From walking alone, you can earn a maximum of 5 sweat coins per day, meaning you have to walk a maximum of around 6,000 steps. So for 152 sweat coins, I would have to walk an average of 5,260 steps for 30 days. So you see, from walking alone, it's hard to reach the numbers. If you want cash, you have to invite others. Is it really worth it? Can you make a lot of money from this? It depends. This cannot be your job or a reliable way of making money, but it's a nice extra income that requires minimal effort. I'll continue to use this app because I really enjoy seeing points going up and also my steps, especially because I work from home and barely move. I also want to buy someone a laptop to do online jobs. So I did post on Twitter and Instagram that when I reach $1,000, I'm gonna use a portion of it to buy someone a laptop. Should I reach $1,000 multiple times, for each and every $1,000 I reach, I'll buy another laptop and choose a random person. Because for me, I would really love to see more of you guys have more sustainable ways of making money, which I think online jobs, even though you don't need a laptop, but having a laptop makes it easier. I'll be using this app mostly as a fundraising stream of income more than anything, but also it encourages me to lose some weight or to at least be fit. So definitely I love it, and I'm gonna continue to use it and recommend it to other people. For someone who wants to make money from this, I suggest that you get the word out there. You tell people either via social media if you have any kind of following, or word of mouth. But don't get obsessed. Don't be checking the app every single day, because it may be discouraging, especially if you are not inviting people. If you're only gonna rely on you walking, it's gonna be so hard. Not really hard, but it's gonna take time for you to be able to withdraw some money. So I highly recommend that if your goal is to make money, you have to invite more people. And the easiest way to invite more people is by being transparent. Tell them what the app is about so that they don't freak out and think it's a scam. Maybe also wondering what happens when you withdraw. So after withdrawing, sweat coins will be subtracted, and you'll have to get more sweat coins via steps and invite to unlock the cash option again. For example, I withdrew $200, but I had enough sweat coins, so I had some sweat coins left after withdrawing, but I didn't have enough invites. It went up again when I invited more people, and I was able to unlock that $25. I won't be withdrawing again until I reach that $1,000 since I have a goal. but you can withdraw every time you hit $25, or you can withdraw as often as you want if you need the money. I withdrew $200 and chose the PayPal option. They sent me this email stating I should expect the payment within 2 to 3 days. It's been 2 days and some hours, and I haven't received the PayPal payment in my account. But the reason why I went ahead and recorded this video regardless is because when I was frustrated, I went back to the girl who showed me the PayPal payment, and she told me that she received her payment after 10 days, even though she also received the same email about 2 to 3 days. So I did email Sweatcoin. They haven't responded, and my plan is as soon as the money reflects on my PayPal, I'm gonna post on Twitter, Instagram, and also on the community tab. So I will let you guys know. I'm also gonna pin a comment under this video just to show you that they actually did pay. But I know that the money is coming. Apparently they do take time, so yeah, we'll see. By the way, a company paying you doesn't automatically mean that they are legit. Remember last year, Bamboo Globalization, they were paying people, but I did warn you guys that they are a scam, and indeed they were a scam. But this particular website, I did the research. There's nothing sketchy about them. The company is registered. I could access the financial reports of the company and everything. And that's how I came to a conclusion that they are not a scam. I understand the business model, but you can also go ahead and do your own research. I'm going to show you how to withdraw your cash, and I'm going to fast forward the parts that are not important. So this is how the app looks from the inside. The 3,511.25, those are the Sweatcoins I've accumulated. Some of you have been saying you can't see the withdrawal option. When you click the two head icons, you're supposed to see that influencer hub. But that influencer hub is only going to appear once you have reached the minimum number of invites that you need. I can withdraw either $25, $100, or $200 because I've met the minimum number of invites and Sweatcoins. I could also wait until I reach $500 or $1,000 before I could withdraw. Choose the amount you want to withdraw. Click on cash rewards, and it's going to take you to this page. So now you have to copy the code that they're going to send on your email. They're going to send you a code with the amount or the reward you chose. And once you've copied that code, you come back and you put it here. From there on, just fill all the questions. They're going to ask you if you have Instagram or if you use Instagram. If you do have Instagram, you should put your handle. They're also going to ask you if you use YouTube or TikTok or Twitter. If you use any of this, you should say yes. If you don't, say no. And then you also have to upload a screenshot showing that you invited people using either, even if it's WhatsApp, you can even screenshot a conversation between you and someone else. Maybe if you recommended the link or you sent the link to your friend, or if you posted on your WhatsApp status, you can screenshot and post it here. Especially if you got most of your invites from word of mouth, it will be hard for you to have a screenshot upload. So just upload WhatsApp status, screenshot there, and then put it here. You can choose if you're going to be paid via PayPal or direct bank transfer. I suggest you choose PayPal if you can, just because it's secure. I don't know, I just love PayPal. But if you prefer direct transfer, then you can choose direct transfer. You'd have to download the TransferWise app though, because they use TransferWise, which is now called Wise. You're gonna get an email saying you will receive a reward within 2 to 3 days after being verified. So I'm still waiting. As I told you, I will update you.